First and foremost, let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the Great Millstone for teaching us this truth correctly. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. In this lesson, I want to go into, I've done lessons like this before. And I say, what would be in your heart in that day? What would be in your lob, your mind, in that day? Okay? That's a part of keeping the word of the Lord's patience. All right? What's going to be on your mind in that day? People are going to be thinking what they can do to survive. What's in their power to do to survive. And a lot of them are going to go off. A lot of them are going to commit even more sins, right? They're going to commit even more sins. They're going to do more things to condemn themselves and to be fit for judgment. They're not going to, when they get brought to a lower state, they're not going to take it cheerfully. They're not going to understand. You got to let things go. You got to let things go. Even in these days and times, we're practicing toward that model, right? Anyone that doesn't forsake family members and friends or whatever for Yahweh's sake, they're not worthy of him. All right? And these are key principal things, right, that one should know. You should have these be a part of your heart, even in these days and time. Especially in these days and time. What do they call them when they come to sports? The prelims, the preliminaries. That's what this is. This is a preliminary thing that we're going through. Those that know the truth. No, I could wait. All right. What would be on your mind in that day and time? Unlike Christians and those that believe in the world, the things of this world, they don't understand the attributes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They don't know who he really is. They may say they do. They may hope, based on what they've been taught, what they've been told, that you don't know. You don't know the Lord. And even those that's doing the work, even those calling on his name, man, it's a scary thing when he'll say, I don't know you. Right? Straight up, he gonna say, I don't know you. Because you haven't kept the word of his patience. I'm gonna go here to verse Jeremiah 17 and 14. Slakia, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 14. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved. For thou art praised. You praising the Lord every day. You calling on his name. These are the prelims. This is the fact, a portion of storing your treasures up in heaven. Neglecting and putting off the things of this world. Your desires. What the world has told you is worthy of being desired in this God-forsaken place. Okay? Jeremiah 17 and 14 again. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. people thinking they're gonna do whatever in their might to survive. What they call it? They call it self-preservation. They said that's one of the most natural defenses of any human being or person. Well, being, animals included. Self-preservation. But that's carnal. You know? If you don't know what the Lord like and what he don't like, if you get on his bad side or you piss him off enough, he has the power to not just heal and save, but he has the power to destroy, to kill, to wound. Right? There's the times to come, as it's written, roughly paraphrasing, those that make it into the chariots, those that escape what's about to happen, it's going to be scarcely. Scarcely shall be saved. You're going to have bumps, bruises, you might have bullet holes, you might have gashes in your head, you might have to lose a limb, you might have to lose a hand or arm or foot. Your eye might get poked out, but the Lord still got you here. I mean, for the most part, the elect is going to be okay. For the most part. But hell, if it gets to that point where you might have to, some of the martyrs are going to have their heads chopped off. If it gets to that point, then how much more for the rest of Israel that this is Israel's trouble, this is Jacob's trouble. How much more for the rest of Israel that, are actually going to still make it. They're actually still going to be on the chariots. The ones that get their head chopped off for Yahushua. But we're scarcely going to be saved. It's you might get bit by a snake, a tiger, or you might fight a bear or something, and then somebody kind of save you. But it can go twofold. The Lord might just be doing that to save you, to destroy you. But what's going to be on your mind though? What's going to be in your heart? Pride. What you did, what you can do. We know that the Lord controls all things and he saves. We know that he heals, and we also know that he destroys. It's that balance. And that should bring more fear. Everybody's their own God. And that's going to get a lot of people destroyed. That thought process. You can heal yourself. Yeah, you might have the medicines and everything like that, but if it's distorted or messed up in some kind of way, or you can't get to it, what's going to be the use of it? You got to remember Jeremiah 17:14. Jeremiah 33:6. Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth. That's going to be the elect. He's going to reveal unto them, the elect, the abundance of peace and truth. After all this hell, we have to, you with an S, us, we have to endure. Why else would our bodies are going to have to be changed, meaning our heart, starting with our hearts, our minds. But man, we're going to go through some rough times. You ain't going to be able to make it on your own. You're going to go through some rough times, some hard times. That's what's on the rise. Heartbroken, you might end up heartbroken. But the Lord's going to heal all that. The Lord's going to heal all that. All right? And first and foremost, you got to remember that the Lord, he died for that. He died for that and not for it to be taken advantage of. He sacrificed for that. For his elect. I want to get this little precept, and I'm going to end it off on there. I found it in it's called the American or the English Simple something. Let me find it. It's called the Easy English Bible. Easy. That's what it called. I used this one earlier because it came up on my when I was looking for precepts. It came up early, and I kind of like the way it explains things. All right. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. In past times you were not people who knew the Most High, but now you are the Most High's people. In past times, God did not forget you, but now He has been very kind to you, and He has forgiven you. Oh wow, you know, that's gonna be the ultimate. That's the ultimate reason why we know what we know and why we do our best to do, you know, what has to be done. You know, that's one of the major reasons. You know, hoping for that mercy, that forgiveness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, bringing us through the fire. You know, verse 11. My friends. You know, did he say? He said, "I call you not servants, but I call you friends." You know, when he was saying how he reveals. Let me get it while I'm tripping. Let me get it. Dawada Yahweh Shem Yahushua. John chapter 15 and verse 15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. Who else know this? Who else know this? You know this? Do you know this? You know, is it in your lob? Is it in your mind? You know? He said friends. Because he don't share this. He hasn't shared his mysteries with everyone, man. Baller, I see you, man. Let me go back to Peter's in the Easy English Bible. Verse 11 again. My friends, remember that you are really strangers in this world. Yes. Yes. That's why Yahweh Shai prayed for us in John. I believe that's John chapter 17. Yahweh Shai had prayed for us. You know? He prayed for his elect. He prayed for those that the Most High has given him. Right? He said, I pray not for the world, but I pray for those that thou hast given me. Right? We are strangers here. We have no certain home. Right? Roughly paraphrasing. We have no continuing city here. That's it. We have no continuing city here. You know? You don't own anything. You don't sit down here and make up you can't make up nothing here. You can't build your own home. You can't plant your own, you know, vegetables without going to this man and then getting permission, you know, get permission from, you know, this guy. You know, we strangers here. Therefore, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to be like pilgrims upon the earth. When shit hits the fan, literally, hey man, I always refer to this movie, the movie with the zombies, Zombie X, World War Z. When he told the little Spanish family, he told the father, he say, hey, those that stay moving, they have a better percentage or a better chance of survival. That's what he told them. Those that stay moving, they have a better chance of survival. Okay? So what's going on? Well, when they bust them doors in, before they bust them doors in, You already have the vision. You know what's going to happen. Whether it be like what happened in 2020, or it might be missiles, or it might be, you know, any range number of things that's going to shut the world down again. This personally, I believe the last place you want to be is in your humble abode, as they call it. Your humble abode, your crib, or whatever. Yep. Get the top uncovered, you know? As soon as that, like I said, this is me thinking of a man. As soon as the spirit is on me to leave. Just go. Wherever it gotta be. Be watchful, be vigilant, you know. You might not even see the sirens, the sirens going off. You know, it'll be helicopters in the sky, cop cars on the ground. You know, the Lord say, don't trust in their men and their horses, because there are many. You know, but some are gonna do it. They believe in, they trust in the system so damn much. The Lord say, but they did not request of the words of my mouth. You know, or they didn't seek of the knowledge of the Lord, the wisdom and understanding of the Lord, how to actually really move in this world. You know, they're gonna be going up to the cop cars and putting their hands up, hoping somebody save them and get chopped down. And get chopped down for it. Or locked up in a FEMA camp for it. You pick your poison. Right? So we're supposed to be like pilgrims upon the earth. Verse 11 again, my friends, remember that ye are really strangers in this world. You do not belong here. So I am telling you not to do the bad things that your bodies may want to do. Those bad things fight against what is good for your spirit. You know, and you know what those bad things is. Those things that go against the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know what those bad things are. Unlike 50%, because some research from a while ago, about 2 years ago, only 50% of the people read the Bible. And even lesser than that, actually understand what they're reading. All right? So I'm telling you not to do the bad things that your bodies may want to do. You know it's the Sabbath. You see that moon in the sky, or you don't see that moon in the sky, you know it's the Sabbath. I mean, or you know it's the new moon. That's the beginning of the Sabbath. You know, you want to offend less. You don't want to be sitting out there, because come on, man. People gonna have it in their thoughts and their minds. Oh, this might be the last time I might get something. You get a lucky situation. That's a temptation. That's an hour temptation the Lord gonna put on you, perhaps. And that might be like in the movie with Denzel Washington. Come on, man, I'll do anything. He said, no, I don't even want you by me. I don't even want you walking with me. He told the other girl, you're gonna slow me down. And she had to pace behind him to try to see where he was going. You know? Sometimes you're gonna have to say no. Let me continue. You are living among people who do not know the Most High. So be very careful, be vigilant, that you always live in a good way. Sometimes these people may wrongly say that you do bad things. But if you continue to live in a good way, they will see that you really do good things. Rebuking people, correcting people. Right now, because this world is so sensitive, the cancel culture, if you're not, socially balanced with the way they do things, or socially accepting of the way that this world moves at this time, the wicked ways of it. They look at it like you a hater, or you jealous, or you soft, or I can't think of the word right now, but they think of all type of things. But as it's written, woe unto them that call good evil, and that call evil good. Woe unto y'all, those who call good evil and call evil good. Your feelings ain't got nothing to do with the truth between what's good and what's evil. All right? Shit, man. Let me get up out of here. It say, sometimes these people may wrongly say that you do bad things, but if you continue to live in a good way, they will see that you really do good things. As a result, on the day when the Most High comes as judge, they will give honor to him. They will give honor to him. All right? Once again, that's 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 10 through 12. All right, let me get up in here. Yeah. Because through your works, people are going to see. The Lord's going to be covering you, protecting you, and keeping you, and saving you, as we read in Jeremiah chapter 17. And that's what you want, man. With that, let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kwakadash, double honor to our elders and apostles, great millstone. Till next time, Kwam Yasharala, and Wa Abba Babal.